feisty this morning, dude. He's so wound up. Yeah. I gotcha. There. Do you like the shrimp ones better, or do you like tuna ones better? They smell the same to me. Alright, so I'm going to draw this part for later today instead of my normal thing. I have a picture somewhere in this PC. Let's see. Insert. I guess we should do this first. Do we have to do this first? Then insert. Then, are you gonna sit up there the whole time? Huh? Why can't I find it? You can't insert pictures? I should be able to. Canvas. No, it won't let me do it. Darn it. Should be able to do it though. Canvas. Default project. Doesn't allow you to access it. We might have to go grab the part itself to draw this. Basically, I need to pull this up. Which pictures? Save pictures. Control bracket. Just this thing. This is what I need to make. But I'm on a expired subscription, so it won't let me do it. This is 2. It's like 400. Let's draw that out. That's 2, that's roughly 10. Right? Move this. Nope, wrong one. Now it's going to shift back and forth. This one. Two and a half. By. Let's start with 10.5. Let's see if that's a little longer. Get a little bit longer than what I made it. Can you zoom in on this? Hold on. I'm so gonna cheat this whole thing. Stop at me. If I shrink this in, oh darn it, it won't let me do it. I need to be above it so I can see like how wide it is. Let's set the width first. That's on the bottom, needs to be a little larger. Like, not quite that much. Can I change this percentage? No. I need an in between that percentage. We can make this bigger. Dodo, you're like in my face, dude. Why? Can you not be in my face? Okay, so if that's there. Yep, it needs to be longer. So I need to come out to this one. Come out to here. I don't like that I don't have a bar on top of here. It's just stupid. Another ½ inch. Okay, I was ½ inch off. Is it Shift D? This one. Isn't it? Just cancel it. Go back. 2.5 by 11. So this is just like a reinforcement bracket for the control arm. And it basically just keeps the control arm from spreading apart because there's torsion bar adjustments, which would be on this end, I think, depending on how this goes on. I just want to shrink this up, and it won't let me shrink it anymore. Going as small as I can go. And unless what? Get your hand off my screen. Dodo. Stop it. We're actually here. Are you going to play with this? Stay there. Where do I have to go in to get the center of that? I don't know why they even put those windows in there, honestly. They don't need to be in there. They don't serve a purpose. There's nothing that I really need to get in there. This one, possibly. I'm just going to grab one and bring it in here. Did you disappear? You're still here? Yeah, chew on that. Boy, chew on that. So, this is kind of what I got. This is the control that goes in the car. Basically, I'm making a bracket that goes on the bottom of here. What it does is it keeps, there's a gap in here. It keeps this gap from spreading. Which is just one that keeps a lot of the noise down. These really haven't, they haven't spread much at all. Because this car's really not got that much mileage on it. It's only like 40,000 miles on this car. Yeah. Go back over to your spot. I'll pick you up and put you down. This one, if that flips down inside here, has to full rotate all the way around. That other window is for the adjuster, but I don't know why they put a window up front here, because I don't need one. I only need this window to be open. The tapered end is for this end. So that's why that is that way. So I need to leave a 1/2 inch. If I did it as 11, the window starts at 2 inches. Okay, let's do that. Delete this window. And what was the cheat code thing for it? It was like, Shift S? No. Shift M? G. This one. I gotta find out which one it is. I haven't used it in like a week, so I don't remember. Should just be able to hit D, dimension, from here. No, wrong side. Dimension on this end. Man, I'm half sleeping. This one. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I need to come in this way. I don't care about this dimension. I care about from here. Like, why am I having such difficulty with this? 2 inches, 1, 2. 2 inches is here. 1/2 inch up. How big is the window? So that's there. The window's about 1.25 inches. It only needs to be 3. Is that a 1/2 inch? 3. Where to put this? I really need to have 3 though. It's a little large. Can probably bring it back to 2.5. Yeah. So make this 2.5. Tab 1.250. Enter. Take you and delete. taper these down. Taper 2 inches. And the taper starts there. To there. So we need to. We got 2.5 and 2 1/4. Split that again. There we go. Excuse me. Mirror that. Which one is it? No, let's move our copy. I need to remember that freaking 1/4 inch. Am I in the same spot? Doesn't look like the same spot. Kind of. I don't care about your private photo. There we go. I don't think you can post anything anyway. How do we block that? I have to go in and ban it. I'm probably messing with it right now. What a loser. It's at the 6-inch mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's you. Yeah. With the stupid porn site crap that it blocks. Okay, I get it now. Oh, that helps. Makes it easier to report, right? This is stupid. This is stupid. Like amateur level. Oh my gosh. How dumb can you be? Alright, let's radius this. These. Same with this one. Pretty sure I already reported that name, but for some reason YouTube still allows it. It shouldn't, right? It should block it all. Let's cut this. Is that gone? Why does it look like there's still a line there? Right? Looks like a line to me. This and this. Less of a radius. 15. This one. Yeah. But like if you block it, like if so I reported that name already. Both those names. It shouldn't even allow them to freaking chat or anything. I don't know why they want this other window there. Like, I don't need it there, because there's nothing for me to get to. This is going to go in the bead blaster once I get the sleeve out, the bushing. There's a bushing that goes through here. Once it gets out, then I'll freaking do it. So that was my first experience, I think, when I started a YouTube channel. I was just getting bombarded with stupid freaking things like those porn bots continuously. I was like, what is this? Some days. They just don't implement certain things. Alright, we need to mirror this one. I can just mirror it and slap it on the other end. Go ahead and radius this corner. Whoa, not that much. 30. Enter. It's kind of what I'm going for. Something like that. This one, I don't know why they put the arc there though. Because what for? There's no reason for it. This was drawn on more complex than it like needs to be. Doesn't need this one because this serves no purpose, and it doesn't need this radius here. Like, it's as simple as the way I drew it. Quite honestly, it's more reinforcement. The only other downside to not having an opening here is eventually it'll collect some rocks, so I might put like a little slot in there. Just cause. That can be whatever. Like, I could design it however. What shape should I put in there? Right. So the first square goes here, and this is for the adjustment for the torsion bars. The second, the round hole, is actually for the bump stop that gets mounted on top of here. You need to be able to access where the nut goes. And then the third hole doesn't need to be there unless you want to be able to clean like debris that might gather in this area when it's closed off. I feel like I can access it either way. It's kind of pointless. I opt to not do it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. We're not putting it in there. So that's that. I need to do 2 of these. The material's 3-inch wide is what I'm going to have to cut this off of. It's like a 3-inch bar, so I can copy this whole thing and do 2 of them. Must have been a team of 3, because the viewers jumped up and then they jumped away. My mouse button. Grab this. Control C. Then Control V. We should be able to just slide this over. I don't need that much of a gap. Like this. Got scared. Scared of what? What's there to be scared of? Maybe. Probably did. Didn't. That was a lot. That was a lot that didn't know. And what is there to be scared of? Alright, so that's done. I can't save it. I just have to hold the window. I plan on buying this, but just not right now. It's like $400 for this software for a year. It's insane. But it is pretty powerful stuff. Now, this one, I need to draw a different one. Nothing, I guess, I don't know. So how's your job? Do you like it? Is it working out for you? Is it something, you said you like being on the floor more or whatever? Like actually touching the product or whatever. Hmm. The other thing I need to cut out is like, I have to search for it a little bit because I don't know where. Minimize that. Can't wait till this is done. My hands hurt. Awesome. What was it? It was like a inner fender. Inner fender. Just need a few more days to learn it and get used to it. Like to drive through. You don't like drive-throughs? What's wrong with drive-throughs? Just kidding. Inner fender reinforcement. I've seen several inner fender reinforcements for this chassis. It's for a B-body Mopar. I haven't seen any with the images of them actually installed though. They just show the plates. I'd really like to see a Charger that had damage because it didn't have this plate, because then it would allow me to understand more where it flexes and what to change, because this one I don't want to, like, I have more freedom to draw things. Inner fender brace. That's just a piece of tubing and plates, dude. It looks boring as heck. It'll work because it's on a road. Bad in winter. It's not that bad. Winter up here is nothing. It's really cake. That's the whole reason I moved back, is to drive in the snow. I love driving in the snow. It's so much fun. Well, we don't really get much snow anymore. Inner fender brace. No. I don't know. Like, Bing's images are terrible when it comes to like doing research on things, and Google's are just too overly marketed. I'm trying to think what the search engine was I used to use when I was a kid. How to fabricate a custom compound patch panel. Jesus. The roads are terrible. PennDOT. Worst Department of Transportation ever. It really is. Like, Maryland roads are better. The moment you hit the Maryland line, all the rumbling stops and you just hear tss, and it's so smooth. It's like you've been transported to Florida, basically, when you hit the Maryland line. Because it's just so much nicer. And then when you come back across, you're like, dear God. Your car feels like it's going to fall apart. Not as bad as, like, is it Virginia? I think it's Virginia. There's a section of, like, whatever the state is, that, like, is over there by Ohio and the corner of Pennsylvania. I think it's Virginia. They have a highway where there's chunks of concrete laying on the freaking highway. And when I mean chunks, I mean like the size of this coffee mug, right? Solid concrete. You can't do 70 down that highway. I think it's only rated at like 55, but I wouldn't even do that. Yeah. My ex-wife was from Maryland. Alrighty. Enjoy your day. This isn't like, I think this thing is broken. Inner fender reinforcement. And it doesn't show me crap. There's this one. From Classic Industries. With no install pictures. So I have no clue what it looks like when it's installed in the car. I don't know if I'm going to sleep today. I don't think I am. But thank you. I think I'm just going to stay awake. Specifications. 23 inches by 11 by 5 inches. Looks like it gets bent there. I want to see these installed. So this is what I'm looking at. It's like this thing. But there's no reviews. Inner brace kit adds incredible triangulated strength to the front of the aero part subframe. Front end kit includes include CNC cut plate, steel box, and the top. CNC cut plate steel to box in the top of the OEM shock tower and tie it to the OEM fender panel. Designed to resist, so it goes in the top end. Let's go back. Installed. Never gonna find it. Never ever gonna find it. It's gone. Images. I want to see it installed on the car. Load. Load the colors. Colors of the rainbow. Inner fenders. What's inner fender support? 68 passenger side. Nope, that's not it. Maybe this one has it. Nope. God, that looks ugly. Ugh. What is this? Do they even sell any of these? Because you can't find anybody that's installed them. Maybe this guy's put it on. He's got most of it cut apart. For B-bodies only. Show me the frickin' inner fender thinger. It's a big bear. Hey, that's where I got mine right now. That's what my back end looks like. Because the floors, the trunks in these are notorious for like rotting out. Okay, wonderful. Show me the front fender. A lot of these are in terrible, terrible shape. They do make a panel for like in the rocker panel, which is kind of cool. Unless I have to open that up, I'm not going to do that right now because the body's in really decent shape. So I don't really foresee having to do that at this point in time. Ew, what the heck did you do there? I hate seeing sheet metal screws. He's putting an LS engine in it. I was afraid I was gonna catch crap for that, but like, it's way cheaper than doing a Mopar freaking engine. Like, am I right? Isn't that an LS? It's a Chevy engine, right? Looks like it to me. Delphi. Pretty sure it is. Tahoe. Took it out of his wife's 2005 Tahoe. Oh, she's gonna be pissed. But honey, I got you a junkyard motor that smokes. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Take this one instead. It's probably got a truck cam in it and everything too. Jeez. Now I'm questioning your ability to rebuild this vehicle. That is rotted out. I had that issue too. I already fixed mine. Come on. Yes, your patch panels. I just want to see if he put a brace in. Man, he had a lot of rot. And no one... Well, I mean, that leaves an opening for me, right? Because if no one's ever put anything down at all for reinforcement, then guess that means I'll be one of the very few. He went into some in-depth stuff there. Jesus, all that for a freaking patch panel guy. You would have thought he was building a rocket ship. Well done, though. Very well done. This your motor selection, I question. Sorry, I kind of speed through this stuff because I've seen it 1,000 times. And it's just this rusty restoration. Okay, here's a fender. Front fender. Does he put a brace in it? I'm not scrolling in this anymore. I'm not doing this. Go back. Reinforcement. Inner fender. I'll just do reinforcement and install and see what it says there. And I'm going to get a bunch of freaking like control arm things. What's this? Oh, that's for the rear frame. That's back at the very rear of the vehicle. Don't see it. It looks really nice, all smoothed out. Where are you going to mount everything? But it looks so cool when there's nothing in the engine bay. Yes, but it's a pain in the butt. Like, because you've tucked all the harnesses and everything away, so it's now not fun at all to do any repairs on. Charger, what is this? It's like the only reinforcement that is not heavily documented at all. There are no images of front fender reinforcement braces installed on these vehicles. Subframe connectors, everything else. These things. Oh my gosh, like what other wordage do I gotta put in? I might have to take a word. I can't really take another word out. What's that? Excuse me. Yuck. I like that color though. Is that a color or is it just a lighting? It's like an olive drab, but like a goldish. Yeah, that's a nice color. I would like that as a paint. Okay, we're just gonna have to hit the inner fender braces like crazy. Maybe we should just do B-bodies. Inner fender. I already spelled fender. B-body. B-body. Oh, there it is. We got one. We just had to break it down to a freaking B-body. Comes across and goes over the top. The only problem with that I don't like is how far does that wheel tuck up in there? Like, I want to see it with the wheel on it. Tons of deliberation. That's so simple. Left a little bit of drain holes. There's one. It's like a DIY job. This one looks like it gives a little bit more clearance. Oh gosh. Go to the, how do I go to the, because that's actually up in here. It's not down inside like this one. Right. Okay, I want to go to the website that this is at. Peabodys.com. Holy freaking link bars, dude. Who's building this for? I love how a lot of these guys are like, I'm building this for my wife's car. A lot of, I guess there's a lot of older women that like muscle cars. It must be really old though, depending on how old this thing is. Like, 2016. Racer 71. I don't like this though. This puts. I'd have to look at the car physically and see what's actually. Like, what is this pressing against? I think he pumped it up. He wanted clearance. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. If it pushes on that section there, dude, it's gonna make a mess. This is thin too. This is only like 16 gauge steel. Most of the other ones I think are 11 gauge. It's a single piece. It just seems like awfully overly complex for what it is. Well, I hope you can stand on that, dude. Like, how thick of the material is this? I don't like it. That's it. That's my only options. Guess we gotta do something different. This one's got inner. What is that flipping tie-in to? Whoa. It doesn't make this design here, so what the heck is that actually tying to? That's the A-body. Let's just do that. Inner fender. Same frickin' ones. $241. You're insane. No, thank you. $241 will buy you an entire sheet of that metal. Like a 4 by 8 foot section. Those braces should be sold at like $125 for both. You're gouging with that price, dude. Probably mainly because the demand's not that high. What is all the yellow stuff? Why is everything yellow now? I'm freaking Looney Tune land. What is this one? I just don't like that I lose a little bit there. I need to see the car with the fender off and the compressed suspension. So this is what it looks like without anything done to it. He's got stitch welding going on here, but it's probably high enough it doesn't really matter. See, I'm like a jumbo freaking tire in there. That one's a lot of measurements though. A lot of measurements, and I probably need to cut it out in a cardboard template first and make sure that it's exactly where I want it before I go and cut it out of plate steel. Not trying to do it twice. So once I cut that out, that piece ain't good for nothing but that anymore. Alright. I wanted to do these subframe connectors, but I'd have to sit here and profile this entire, like the sides. But it'd be perfect because I could so cut that out on the plasma. I think the worst part about it would be, oh no, I guess if I build a fixture in the plasma, I'd be able to just flip it over and cut the mirror image of it. Oh, that's bracing. Bracing and extra bracing. I'm still kind of on the rocks. If I kind of want to make it a manual, not automatic. But then part of me just wants to chill and drive it. But then the other part of me doesn't want to chill and drive it. I want to thrash the crap out of it. I don't know that I could comfortably drive an automatic and be okay with it. Because then you got to touch the brake to slow down. It's not the same. Like when you drive an automatic, you're always got your freaking foot on the brake. And I feel like you use the brakes more, but when you have a manual, you just take your foot off the gas and it slows itself down. Also, the power delivery is so much better. There's less power loss. do I go back and delete that? Can I do that? Where's my freaking thing? I go in here. I wonder how much control it gives me over that. Not in that one. There's gotta be something. What the heck? Like squeaked. What do you squeak for? That way you said no. Dodo. Hmm. How do you fix that? Can I enter it this way? Maybe. Can I mute myself? It only shows this one. So. See. Now I know I need to have my phone open next time. I can go in there and grab the other one. Grab the other one later. Ooh, can we just like remove it? Just remove it, I think. Stupid people. No, it doesn't show me the beginning comment. It only shows me the second one. Why? Did they already remove it? Message deleted. Message deleted. Man. If I could hunt you down and wring your neck, I would do it. It's disrespectful. very disrespectful. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, what else do I need to do? I got the control rooms coming in. Those are ordered. Bushings are going to be pushed out. And then I guess I'm just cleaning the freaking engine bay for the most part. What about that front reinforcement? I don't know why they have that one. Maybe if I get all this done and out of the way, then I'll actually feel like doing more on it. This is this. It's GM. So many pieces of freaking. It's nothing like. Would be cool to make a whole titanium bumper for this though. So like I made one for my car. It took like 50 pounds off. I think the whole bumper on my car weighs like 5 pounds versus like the 60-pound bumper that comes on at factory. And these bumpers are heavy too. Like the bumpers are heavy, the brackets that come back from the bumpers are heavy. There's a lot of just oversized metal in this car. Because I mean, back then, like you were gonna obviously get hit by another car that was built like that too, right? So you kind of gotta fight fire with fire when it comes to that. But nowadays, like um, a lot of these, like there's no absorption built into the bumpers of these cars. It's straight to the freaking frame. I think they might have shear bolts. And it will break away to a point because the bolts aren't like super big. They kind of like bolt in down here on this side. You can't see it because my fat head's in the way. Move my picture. Like the bumper bolts in back here from the front. But there's no... It'd be so hard to form though. If it was a titanium one. Just kind of brainstorming with my half sleepy brain. It's pretty cool. Well done there, Jethro. It's these reinforcements. Where's the other ones? What's up? How's it going? Yeah, man. Just up and at it. This is basically the whole front suspension. Oh, was. Was the whole front suspension. You can't zoom in. Thanks. I got a new one. Yusef guy. This thing is so bulky. I haven't even taken this off yet, this front K member, but I bet you this thing weighs so freaking much. I wonder what kind of weight savings I would get if I just freaking made a tubular one for it. Or what they say the tubular ones they have now are actually dropping in weight. Question is it rigid enough to drive on the street? Or does it then become a track only thing? He went with Willwood. I was considering when I looked at companies, I think Willwood's the direction I'm going for the most part. Bear was just way out of my budget. Way out of my budget. This just seemed more doable. There's not much of a change in size. They reinforced it too. So it's got tear out issues. Does it have tear out issues? A lot of things have to be freaking beefed. I don't think this thing had. It probably does. That apparently had to be done. What did you do here? Plated some stub motor mounts. It's just big, and this thing he put on a bunch of extra welds. That's all, and put some weirdly placed braces in here. He was having fun with his plasma too. Just so ugly. That's what they'll look like when they have the plates on the bottom of the control arms. Minus one hole. So I don't need that other hole. Took it from the ground up. I like these. I wish I had all the pieces for this because it makes it a little difficult to build something like this and not be able to mock everything up. So I got to be very careful what I adjust and what I change location wise until I get closer to the end. It's not like it's see, there's a tubular. That's gotta drop a lot of weight, dude. It's gonna be at least half. Maybe probably weighs a third. Did he cut that? That's what he did. That's what it looks like. Torque box. Peabody Hemi frame. A lot of people been putting those in, back in the rear. To look at what connects to that, but I mean that makes sense if you're gonna put a like leaf springs in, because it is pretty flimsy the way it's built. But if you're not doing leaf springs, I don't really see the reason to put that back there. Thing is low. What was that? Inside and outside. That's like, you gonna load? Come on, guy. We can make the torque boxes too. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time measuring stuff. Nothing like laying on your back on cold concrete. I'll take the engine. Save. Save. Throw the rest away. That's funny. So I don't think they sell, like, I don't think they sell just blocks anymore. I think you have to buy it as a freaking... Come on. Really? I really don't like how this website's set up. Which ones do they sell? It's all race blocks. I think they take certain, like, different heads too. Yeah, you have to have a certain cylinder head with that. You can't just... Why is it all so blurry? Stupid blurry. Must be used with a 30 millimeter. Oh my gosh, that's some custom freaking crap. They used to sell them. Used to. They weren't that freaking expensive. No, they don't have them anymore. Man, if I'd have known that, I would have stocked up on them. I would have bought a bunch of them. Just held them. What is this actually for? It's got to be for a Dodge Neon or something. Is that what it's for? Isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know what A4. I've never even heard of it before. I don't know what the new engine in the Neons is called. It's definitely a 4-cylinder, but is it a pushrod though? What else would have a 4-cylinder in it? Is this for a micro sprint or something? I don't know. 5 grand. No, thank you. No. For 4 cylinders. That's insane. So you can just get a whole freaking crate engine. Where is it? Is it in here? Complete engine. Your part type. Maybe not. Where's the part type thing? Rotating assembly. No, not a rotating assembly. Nope. That's just the pistons, crank, and the connecting rods. What an actual tender complete engine block. Engine. Just engine. Mm-hmm. To the tune of freaking... Oof. Ouch. I wish these came with forged. I wish you could have the option to add that to it. But I think they're all like hyperneotetric pistons. Which means they're just gonna have to come apart again anyway. You're better off just buying a freaking, like this one, and then gutting it, taking the heads off of it. and just keeping the block. It kind of seems pointless, but it's not. Because, like, a what? It's just a newer OE roller. It's just, yeah, see, they ain't forged. Not for that price. Strip half the stuff off of it. So I just want the freaking blocked guy. That one's a Magnum engine too. I just don't see, like, so this one is $5,462 and this one is like half the price. Honestly, no. It only makes 70 more horsepower. 70 more horsepower for freaking double the price. Like, I'll put a turbo on this older engine before I'll buy this thing and then have to go through all the getting the ECU and doing all this extra stuff. Like, unless you drop one of these on my door, I'm not even attempting to go this way. This is just not, it's not cost effective yet. They're so outrageously expensive. I think a whole freaking swap's like, you're looking at like 20 grand by the time you're done doing everything. I could build the whole car for 20 grand. Kind of. $807. Yeah. What is the manifolds? That's the only one you give me a picture of. I hate the top of those. It is so ugly. This is the nastiest looking intake manifold ever. Looks like someone left their lunchbox sit on top of the engine. Couldn't have thought of something a little more, I don't know. Not so ugly. Probably didn't like the long runners. That one's probably short. I don't know if it's variable. If inside here is actually variable. If I had a cutaway, I could tell you. 702. See, what the flippin' heck? Oh my god, 18 grand. You know how much power I can make for 18 grand? Way more than this. Vehicles manufactured and later equipped with this part should not be driven on the road. That's so stupid, dude. Any motor vehicles prior to the model year 1976. What? You guys are freaking jerks. You buy this engine, you can't, like, it has to be a track, it becomes a track-only car then. That is so boring. Somebody's always got to take the fun out of everything. Wonder if it says the same thing for this one. Why would you even go that route then? Does this one say the same thing? Is that like probably not because it's not to the horsepower level that the other one is. Hey, happy vacation to me. Yes. What is that bottom thing? What is that? A spider web thing? How's your day? What does it say? Yep, same thing. Any motor vehicle manufactured prior to model year. Oh, installations are designed in. Wait, vehicles manufactured later equipped this part should not be driven on public roads or highways. Why are people going with these engines then? If you can't drive it, what is the point of upgrading the engine? Because you can't even use it. Hmm? I mean, that makes no sense. Are they just taking, like, are they random picks taking, oh yeah. Yeah, I had to see it move because I didn't notice it until it bumped up a few times. It's one of two things. I either look at the chat too much and read the same thing over and over again. Um, then it's like it's not moving. Or I just don't look at it. Oh my gosh, so I went to go leave work today, right? These freaking jerks message right at the end of the freaking shift, and they're like, by the way, we have a meeting. I'm like, oh no, no, you don't. You are not keeping me here 15 minutes later. So I went to the meeting for day shift. So I could leave when I want to and not have to stay for another 15 minutes. You don't get 15 minutes of my vacation time. I'm out the door. I'm thinking because the horsepower level's up so high, and probably the weight is so low, they just deem it unsafe. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this. Did I get my... No, I didn't get a McBreakfast. I didn't. I had one of the burgers out of the machine last night, so I kind of think I spent my money worth. I wasn't really hungry this morning. 665. Was that in full? Where'd it go? Excuse me. That is full. This one's full too. McBurger? No, no McBurgers. It was just whatever burger. I wish they would change the bun in it though, because the bun that they put in those like pre-packed things that they put in the machine are not meant to be microwaved. Freaking, unless you like chewing on a leather shoe. You could put a brochet bun in there and it would microwave okay, and it wouldn't get soggy. I feel like everybody does that too, though. Like, they're kind of like overdone. Where's the shipping weight? Doesn't tell me. There we go. Yo, it's like almost 200 pounds lighter. The old engines are lighter than the new ones? The new ones are that much heavier? Why? I had to get one that was close to the, like if I go back to a 360, let's go with something with cast iron heads, because I don't know if these heads, their heads are aluminum though. Mattress company here that has chiefs in a cafeteria. Chefs? There's a mattress company here that has chefs in a cafeteria for all employees. Oh yeah? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it weighs with the cast iron heads on it. This is my slim pickings. Oh, it's trying to tell me. Weight 418. It's 200 pounds lighter. Why would you even go with the newer motor? On-site daycare, gym, urgent care clinic. What? What's turnover? Zero turnover. What does that mean? Hmm. I'm glad they have on-site daycare because someone would have to keep an eye on me. That's the most comparable. 5.7. Never leave. Oh. Hmm. Don't think I've ever worked for a place like that. Where people never leave the company. They love it so much. Lifers. It's crazy. 600 and... Alright. So if I'm reading this right, 665 pounds. It's got aluminum head. Where is the extra weight coming from? It says take care of your front line. Yeah. They never go away. Right? $345 cubic inch. See, or this one. much weight savings is in this? I know I'm missing 70 horse doing this, but I'm saving 200 pounds. I'm not even going to get 200 pounds in an intake manifold. If I take those heads off, I drop even more weight. Solve the top two reasons. Top two reasons? Oh, the gym? I'm picking. I know. The daycare and the urgent care clinic. Probably probably helps a lot of people with their health and stuff too. If they're just like, oh, because like I'm not going to even like an urgent care or whatever. I'm not doing it. It's just I don't feel like it. But if it's there and it's available, then that's not bad. Hmm. So I would say cost effectively, you can turbocharge an older 360 Chrysler Magnum. Probably put pistons in it, make more power, and still be less weight. Now they might have had a water pump on the other one. I don't know. Yeah, this has got on the water pump and stuff, but ain't that expensive. That's my option. That's what I'm doing. That's what I kind of already decided to do anyway. It's a small block Mopar, and gas prices are too expensive to go putting some honking engine in. And I don't have any friends from Dubai sending me any fuel, so I have to do the budget build. The CEO eats in the cafeteria with the staff every shift, every month. On every shift, every month. What do you mean, like every shift? What, he lives there? So he eats every meal in the cafeteria all year long? Gotta get this man a penthouse on top of the freaking place. Never leaves work. He's a dedicated individual. Oh, not every day, but here and there. Hmm. It's not too awful bad being a CEO if you don't mind getting yelled at. I think like that's the way I look at it. Like if you can take getting screamed at, like that's cool. Just gotta know how to talk to people. Put things in place, make changes. Need to get them numbers up. Need to get them numbers down. Who would yell at him? What do you mean who would yell at him? Look, I don't know. Why is sales down? Fred, why is sales down? Like, like someone's got to. This dude doesn't never get yelled at. Bet you his wife yells at him if he's married. Can't go through life and nobody yells at you. It's impossible. I guess in that line of work, it's probably not as strenuous as like other ones. That's kind of got a probably a decent algorithm that's understandable now with uh, with that kind of sales. It's probably manageable. It's probably the same thing every year. With slight ticks here and there, up and down. All day there. Maybe he does spend all day. Could be. Could be. I think a lot of CEOs are also single. Because they're just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not worth it. Maybe that's the plan, right? Become a CEO, save all this money, and then you retire, and some young chick hooks up with you just to milk you for all you're worth until you die. Not all the time, but it's very demanding. The further you move up in the ladder, the more you're tied. I have too much hair on my head to be a CEO, for the most part. In the dream. I feel like I'll never get to CEO level. Too much. The hair's not going anywhere. All right. Who's this young punk? I'll be 60. I'm still gonna look like I'm freaking in my 40s when I'm 60. They're like, you ain't old enough to be CEO. Except like most CEOs, like I know ours, he dyes his hair. He definitely dyes his hair. That man should be gray as heck. Um, yeah, I'll keep my hair. It's because I'm not stressed out. It's because nobody's yelling at me, so my hair doesn't fall out. See? I told you. That's what it is. Hmm. I have to go to the store today. I gotta get a lint roller. Probably gonna get 2 of them. Just go wizard wheeling all over freaking everything. Probably gonna do it to Dodo's head. He just comes in here and sleeps. Because he's a bum. That's what he does. It's happened. Yeah. Yeah. I got rid of my reason for hair loss. Hmm. It was so foggy yesterday morning. I love driving in the fog. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's 'cause you can't see anything else. Like, the rest of the world disappears, and the only thing that exists is the road in front of you and a little bit of the side road. So, like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain the like feeling that I get when when it's foggy out and you're driving in the morning in the fog. It's quieter. It is. Yeah, 'cause that much moisture in the air does stop the noise from traveling as far. 'Cause it can't. The sound waves get caught in the water droplets. So it is. I think that's part of it too. So it is quieter. It is. It's like driving in a tunnel, but not a tunnel where the noise is bouncing off of everything. Um, if you were to drive in a tunnel that was made with sound deadening stuff inside it, that's what it would be like a tube. Muffles chaos. Muffles chaos, and it also makes certain people drive like stupid slow. I like driving faster. I like to drive fast enough to where you're keeping up with the fog. Like you can barely see through it. Because then you can get it to do like this wave effect and you can see the layers, right? That's always cool. Until you get like, when you get close to trees always seem to grab all the water out of the air. Disappears then. Wonder what they did with the. Hold on. They don't even show it. Why can't I see it? I'm curious what the new. Yeah, I mean, if it rains or if it's inclement weather, I drive faster than I do when it's dry. I love it. I've spent more time in a car in inclement weather, I think, than dry weather. Oh, I love it. It's so great. Speeding into the unknown. Eyes closed. No. Eyes are open. Is this a new heads? No. Hemi? This is a new head design, right? I wanted to see what the bolt pattern. Oh my god, I got still crappy bolt pattern. Why? So hold on. The new Dodge engines are just they're still two valve engines? That can't be. Are they really? They're freaking stupid. What are they making crapper? Hold on. This one is. What is this? Never really looked into the Hemis too much because I always knew it was way out of my budget. So it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Huh? Mitsubishi 2.4 liter. Cummins. Just want to find a cylinder head for the newer Hemi and see what the bolt pattern looks like. I was hoping they would have put additional fasteners instead of the very few that they have. Yeah, it's only... God, what is wrong with these people? I swear, they're freaking Chevy. Ford did it a while ago. Like, Ford got away from their terrible engine designs. Chevy, I think, is still doing the same dumb stuff. These people need to start putting more valves in these freaking V8s. Why would we do that? Then you would get better gas mileage. We don't want to do that. God forbid the American people save some fuel economy. Because that horsepower level would be way higher. Yeah, why wouldn't you go with the older engine? Okie doke. I'm probably gonna hop off here and get something to eat. Gotta run out and get some metal, do some more garage cleaning, and then once I'm ready, I'll turn it on and be doing some bead blasting today, maybe. Either today or tomorrow. That'll be satisfying, kind of. For small block Chrysler. Still push rod engine. What? God. Dodge, you're stupid. Why did you put a push rod engine? Still push rod engine. Okay, that changes, that makes my... The only reason I would have went with the newer Hemi is if it didn't have push rods anymore. Still push rods. It's so stupid. Huh? Choice has been made. I do. Thank you. I needed a break. Some days. Alright, restroom. I gotta hop off of here. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Later.